That's my other name. Okay, my African name. Now let's get started. So we have a question right here, right? So right before we get started, please visit our Instagram page and Facebook, especially Facebook and Instagram, both of them. Follow me, like the page on Facebook. The Instagram page goes by Mtwana_Wabantu, and it's very important for you to visit. Why? Because there we have a lot of program of giving back to the community, because we do believe in giving, because when you give and then you get, God bless you too. You know, because we believe in the law of giving. You know, what goes around comes around. So we equip people with the skills, knowledge, so they can become entrepreneur and stop thinking like, oh, there's no job now, my life is over. Means they can become independent and run their own will. Okay, because when you're entrepreneur, means you can start your own business, or you can start whatever, and then you can employ others, and then we don't have to go and beg other people for the jobs or whatever. You know. Okay, now let's get started. So that was not part of the question. Now, so visit Mtwana Bandu, Mtwana_Wabantu Instagram, on the Facebook, Mtwana Wabantu Academy. Go and visit those pages, you see what we do over there, okay? Now, so we have a question right here. So first and foremost, I want to explain something very, very important. If somebody give, let's say, X power Y. This number at the bottom, we call it base. You can even see is base. And the one on top is power. Okay? So if somebody give me, let's say, 3 power x, which one is the base? This is a base and the power is that one. But together, all of them, together, base and power, we call it what? Exponent. Oh, so base and the power together, we call what? Exponent. Okay, now let's take a question right here, quick. So we have a question right here, which is way actually easy. So what I'm going to do, I have a 2, but this power here is for both. Can you see this bracket? So I'm going to multiply this 3 with 2. Okay, let me just say. So I'm going to multiply this 3 with 2. There's going to be 2 power 3, and there's a multiplication because there's nothing means multiplication. And then we got 3. 3 times 3, because there's a bracket, 3 times 3 equal to 9, and then we're over. At the bottom we have a 16, and they have an x power 3. But look, if somebody gives you 3 power 4, what does that mean? It means take 3, multiply by itself 4 times, like say 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's the meaning of that power. So this equal to 3 times 3 equal to 9, 9 times 3 27, 27 times 3 equal to 81. If somebody give, let's say, any number, let's say 7 power 2, what does that mean? 7 times itself 2 times means 7 times 7. 7 times 7 equal to 49. So the mistake a lot of students they do is somebody give, let's say, 3 power 2, they say this is equal to 6. No, is not equal to 6. This 3 power 2 means 3 times 3, which equal to 9. Pay attention to that. That's a very common mistake a lot of math students do. But this is not part of the question. Let's go back to our math equation and solve that. Easy. So now we're going to say this one right here. This is going to be 3 power 2. 2 power 3 means equal to 8, because it's going to be 2 times 2 times 2, which is going to be good, because 2 power 3 equal to 2 times 2 times 2, which equal to 2 times 2 equal to 4, 4 times 2 equal to 8. Oh, so this is going to be 8, and then multiply by x power 9, and then we over by 16 x power 3. Now let's start to simplify. Look, there are 3x here, means cancel all of them. Here there's 9x. If you remove 3, like how I remove here, means I'll be left with 6. So 8 divided by 7 equal to 1. How many 8 and 16? There are 2 8 and 16. So finally here I'm going to have a 1 on top, 1 times x power 6, which you left with. So 1 times x power 6 over, and at the bottom left with only with 2. X, all of them there, gone. So 1 times x power 6 equal to x power 6, and then over 2, because 1 times anything equal to 1. This is exponential for beginner, my familiar, my beautiful familiar. So it's x power 6 base 2. This is going to be our answer. My apologies. So this is going to be our answer. Let's go for the question number 2. But before we go to question number 2, I want to explain to you the rules of exponential, which is very, very important, right? Because for you to be able to, because I'm not just giving you the answer because you're not gonna learn like that. It's very important for me to explain to you how to get an answer, how to fish. So at the time when you're hungry, then you know, I have to go to the river or to the dam and get the catfish or big fish. Okay, now we go. So now we have a rules. You see here, there's no sign means here in between. There's a multiplication here. There's a multiplication. So we have a rules. If somebody give, let's say, square root, let's say 169, this 169, and then multiply by x power, let's say 20, and then multiply by t, any number, t power 30, let's say t power 10, 12, let's say, and then here we have a, let's say 4, let's say 3, and here let's say k power 6, and there you go, just that one. Okay, so if there is no sign in here between, means there's a multiplication, and you can split the rule, the root. Why we split? You can split only if there's a multiplication between here, but never do that if there's a plus or minus. Like here you see, you can never split the rules if there's such case. Never try to do that. Okay, let me do like this so you can understand what I mean. Okay, let's say this is 3 plus k power 6. So this root is for both. So first I can separate top and bottom. So I'm going to say, well, let's separate. So the top is going to be 1, 16, 9, and then this is going to be x power 20, and this is going to be what? T power 12. The bottom now, also we can separate. See? Because this is for both. So I can say square root of 3 plus k power 6. You can do it. But now let's split this separately. So why did I split this? Because I split the bottom and top because there's a division. If it's division, or this line means division, or there's a multiplication, yes, split. Yes, split. But if it's plus or minus, no, never split, because you're going to be in trouble. Because you're going to be breaking the rules. And when you break the rules, means you go to jail. If you break the rules in math, means you fail. So you follow those bad rules. So the top one I can split because we have a multiplication in between. So I can say 169 square root, and this is going to be x 20, means this I can split for each one, and this is going to be t square root. But the bottom you cannot split each other because there's a plus here, and according to the rule, never split plus or minus. So the bottom one, there's nothing you can do. It's going to remain the same forever and forever. And for the religious brother and sister, that's going to stay forever until Jesus comes. You know, just for all the religious brother, you know, for all the one, you know. Now, so the top one, the top one, we say, okay, square root of 169. Which number multiplied by which number get 169? Equal to 13. Now you come here. This one here, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, look, I can say x, but when you say 20, look, take 2 out. Write your 2 and think, okay, 2, if I take out here, which number is going to be here left? 10, because 10 times 2 equal to 20, and then you put root. Still, you have your root. Now you come and do the same thing here, 2, but here just a 2. So 12, oh my apologies, 12, it was 12. So I can say this, I'm going to put 2 out here. Which number is going to make 12? 6. It's going to make your 12. And at the bottom, go to the bottom, excuse me, at the bottom there's nothing we can do because there's multiplication. It's going to be 3 plus k power 6. We cannot split. So then we finalize, we say, well, okay, I can write here simply. So then we say this is going to be 13. And look, 2 and the root is going to go. So it's going to be x power 10. 2 and the root is going to go. It's going to be t power 6. That's why I separate that 2. But at the bottom, there's nothing you can do. So it's going to be 3 plus k power 6. And this is going to be a final answer. That's going to be our final answer. Now, let's go to the question. Now, you see how easy it's going to be. Because now you know all the rules. And once you know all the rules, you never going to make mistake. The only problem comes or mistakes when you do not follow the rules. You want to do your own way. Like, no, I just want to do my own way. Or you find some people before the exam, they're shaking or they're sweating, they're shivering. Because you know why? They don't want to follow the rules. You just follow the rules and life get easy. Math is very easy. But all you need to do is follow the rules. And hey, my beautiful family, leave the comments below. We continue and let's see how we can solve this one. This one is very easy. So what I'm going to do, me personally, I'm going to take the one from the left. And if I take the one from the left, I'm going to separate because there's a multiplication in between. So I'm going to say square root of 16. And then for the second one, it's going to be square root of x power 16. So I can say x, put my 2 out. So which number is going to make 16 here? It's going to be 8. Now let's go for the last one. Y squared means I'm going to say y. And then I'm going to put on, there's only one, 2. Okay? Now look, which number multiplied itself equal to 16? Is a 4. Square root of 16 equal to 4 means that number, which number multiplied by itself equal to 16 is 4. Now we come here, 2 and 2 cancel. So it's going to be x power 80. This and this cancel, just say y. Now let's go to the option. Is that true or is not true? 4. X power 8, x power 8. The problem is the last one. So since the last one is not right, this is y squared. Means everything is wrong. Let's go to the second one. So the second one, we know we cannot split because there's a plus. And we say according to the rules, if there's a plus or minus, there's nothing we can do. Okay? It has to be either multiplication or division. So for that case here, then nothing we can do. But the only thing we can do these two and the root go. So we're going to be left with x squared plus y squared, which is true. Now let's go to the last one. The last one, so the middle one is true. Let's go to the last one. The last one we have to separate because there's a multiplication. So I'm going to say 16 square root x. I'm going to put my 2. Which number is going to be in here? This is going to be 8. Now let's go to the last one. It's going to be y. And then I'm going to put my 2 in here, 2, to make what? 4. But remember, this root is for all of them, so I can separate. Say, why do I separate? Because there's a multiplication between. Now, which number multiplied by 7 equals 16? We know it's 4. 2 and the root go, x power 8. 2 and the root go, it's going to be y what? Square. Now, let's come and see here. 4, 4. No, this x power 4, this x power 8, so it's not true. See, only one messed up everything. So according to the, and this is going to be option number B. Now, so for the second one here, this is going to be option number B. But now let me explain to you before I call it out, okay? Let me explain something very, very important. So if somebody give you, so we have an option, but I want to explain to you because it's never going to be the same all the time. They're going to change. They're going to change always. They're always changing. Now, if somebody give you, for example, okay, if somebody give you, let's see, okay, somebody give, let's say, 36, x power 4, and they get y what? Just y. And they say here, let's say k power 18 and 2, and they give you what? Root here. So this one, you're gonna, you can separate top and bottom. You know why? Because we have a division. So for that we say, and then I'm gonna say, so let's just finish up this, and then we know we call it day. We call the equation. So this, we can separate because there's a multiplication here. So I'm gonna say 36, and the second one is gonna be x, but it's 4, right? So I can pay 2 out, and here it's gonna be 2. And the last one, remember there's a root because this root is for oh. And the last one is just a y. Now let's go to the bottom. To the bottom is going to be, remember this root for the oh, so it's going to be 2. And why I'm separated? Because I can separate these with that. There's a multiplication, means I can separate the first one and the second one. So I'll put 2 here. Which number here is going to be 4? Now let's go. Look, 2 and 2 cancel. And which number multiplied by 7 equals 36 is simply equal to 6. So this number here is going to give us 6 because 6 times 6 equals 36. This and this cancel, root in 2, it's going to be x squared. And now this, you cannot do anything because we don't have a 2 here to cancel with. So it's staying in root. Now you come here, this you can, okay. Do you have any number multiplied by self equal to 2? No, because 1 times 1 equal to 1. 2 times 2 equal to 4. So there's no number when you multiply by itself equal, it gives us equal to 2. So no, because look, 1 times 1 equal to 1. 2 times 2 equal to 4. So no number when you multiply itself equal to 4. So it's equal to 2. So we write exactly how it is. Now, 2 and that one cancels, so we just x power 4. So what I'm telling you is we have the rules, okay? And listen, visit our page is very, very important because, giving back is very, very important, okay? It's the power. Because when you inspire others, you change other people's lives. As far as knowledge, time-wise, giving back is not only money. You don't have to be billionaire. You don't have to have everything on planet Earth for you to give back, okay? You can just go and give back, inspire kids and people in your community, okay? Teaching other children, inspire your family member, okay? And sometimes it can be very, very challenging because a lot of people might not think how you think. See, but it's all start with you. Everything starts with you, You see, so we need to have a self-confidence and go and do for our community because if you do something, if you make out of whatever you do and you get out of from your community, who's going to come and do? Who's going to come and do? But if you can become a role model, it can be very, very challenging. My beautiful family, but it's all start from home. Set example and everybody going to follow the lead, okay? With that being said, my name is Mtwana Wabantu or Mtwana_Wabantu on the Instagram. Follow us and see what we do. And more specific, go to our Facebook page too, Mtwana Wabantu Academy. For that being said, man, also visit our mobile application, our website, and you can also reach me too if you have any query or you want my service. You can direct message me to my Instagram. Mtwana underscore Wabantu, or to my Facebook, Mtwana Wabantu Academy. Okay, reach me direct if you have any business. Only if you want my service. Okay, cause that's how you know. But hey, thanks a lot for your time, man. I love what I'm doing. Peace, and I'm gonna see you soon. Peace, I'm out.